What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, the Colts had their joint practice today with the Baltimore Ravens. They were in Baltimore, and from all accounts, from everything that I have heard, is that the Colts actually had a relatively good day today. Not even just good, like in some cases, some players were very dominant against this Baltimore Ravens team today. And that's always great to hear because, again, the Baltimore Ravens, they're full of talent and they're very well coached. So you see the Indianapolis Colts putting some stuff together here, and that's a great thing to hear. Starting off with the quarterbacks, though, I don't know the numbers completely. I can't remember where I saw them at before. I think in just the team period stuff, like some of the small team period stuff, um, I think Anthony Richardson went 7 of 9. I think he started in the first team period today. Went 7 of 9 during team period stuff today. And one of the incompletions was batted at the line of scrimmage. The other incompletion, I have no idea, but nevertheless, 7 of 9 in some of your team period stuff, that's pretty dang good. And Daniel Jones also did really good today. I think he was like 6 of 7. I think the only incompletion he had was a drop by Anthony Gould during one of the team periods. So if those numbers are indeed the only things that happened, the Indianapolis Colts quarterbacks went 13 of 16 against the Baltimore Ravens defense today during team periods, which that is very good. Glad to hear that. Regardless of the numbers or whatever, both quarterbacks were launching a lot of good passes today, completing a lot. Accuracy was good, controlling the offense. Very much what you want to hear when you're talking about these two quarterbacks who are fighting against each other for a spot and guys who are, playing against some good defensive players. Let's not get that twisted. As far as any other offensive playmakers today, I think the number one person on the offense that was shocking or not really shocking, but was having a huge day was 100% AD Mitchell. AD Mitchell, supposedly, they said there wasn't a corner on the field that could guard him. One-on-ones, 11 on 11, 7 on 7. It didn't matter. AD Mitchell was always open and was catching everything thrown his way. So that's great to hear. I don't know what's been happening with AD Mitchell since the pads came on, but he has been locked in and he has been killing it over the last week and a half in camp and in this offseason. So very happy to hear that and super glad to see AD Mitchell really picking it up. He even had some time with the ones today, which is very good to see. So glad to see that. Good to see AD Mitchell continuing to just destroy whoever is in front of him. I think he was even having some chirping going on. Nate Wiggins actually was chirping at him as well. And there was some back and forth talk going on because AD Mitchell was hyped during that day. So offensively, it was a good day. The offense put together some good stuff, and that's always great to hear. You want to be able to see that. And from as far as the defensive side of things goes, I'll tell you what, I think they said that the Colts defense gave the Ravens offense their fair share of problems today. The Ravens had a few plays here and there. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we shut them out or nothing. But the first 3 periods for Lamar Jackson, in which it was small stuff. It's not like it was anything crazy. I mean, Lamar went 2 for 7 over those 3 periods. said there was a drop by DeAndre, some sniffed out plays that Lamar had to drift away. And it was all in all good coverage, which again, the Indianapolis Colts, they're missing Jalen Jones. They're missing Juju Brents. So the fact that, you were still able to do that is very good to hear. Very, very good to hear. Zaire Franklin did not practice today. He was there, but they did not practice with him today. They didn't want to take the chance on that rehab with the ankle. Pretty sure Pittman practiced today. There was a little bit of chirping and shoving a little bit going on with Michael Pittman today. I mean, you had to expect that, right? It always happens in these joint practices. So glad to hear that scheduled thing went down. And also, speaking of Nate Wiggins, because I mentioned him already, there was a punting drill. I can't remember what, but there was a fight going on, and then Nate Wiggins came off the sidelines into the skirmish and then started throwing punches at people, like numerous punches. And Nate Wiggins had to be escorted off the field and had to leave the camp practice because of it, which is absolutely hilarious. I mean, the Colts just made Nate Wiggins crash out. But yeah, that's the only guy that got thrown out from this practice today because of that. And also when it came to the remainder of it, the Colts defense ended the last 2-minute drills for the Ravens offense with 2 interceptions. Hunter Waller had both interceptions. He was once at a linebacker where I think the pass was tipped, and then another where he was a safety, and then he ended up picking off Lamar Jackson in that as well. So Hunter Waller, again, showing out today. Justin Wally had a couple good plays. Hunter Waller had some really good plays. I mean, give kudos to the freaking corners, man. And not just corners, just the rookie secondary guys out here making plays for the Indianapolis Colts. Now, obviously, this is just a joint practice. Take with it as you wish, but it was really good to hear from a bunch of people talking about how, all in all, it sounded like a really good active practice for the Indianapolis Colts. And you got to love to see that. You got to love to see it. Very happy to hear them doing that. So glad to see it. Very fantastic practice. And let me know what you guys think of these details. And the quarterbacks did well, both of them. A.D. Mitchell dominated again. Rookie secondary guys going out and going crazy today. So all in all, it was a good day. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Thank you guys so much. And as always, go Colts.